Hi, this is Reasons Are Several, a weekly podcast where a finance guy doesn't know how to run his computer. My name is Matt. With me is Neil. Hi, Neil.
Hey, Matador. How are you?
Doing okay. A little frantic, as are you, but, you know,
Yeah.
we're making it happen.
Little late with traffic today, so I want to thank everybody who's chilling in the YouTube world, in the chat room, and waited for us to get on. And also want to say for those who are listening to the podcast, if you hear us talking to other people or mentioning other names, it's because we're also broadcasting live, which we do every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Halos and Heathens. So we'll be talking to the people in the chat.
Yep, you got it all.
As well as everything else.
You were talking before I got on the
Yes.
YouTube live stream about my guest appearance.
Yes.
So I was just going to mention that really quickly. The fine folks at How Was Your Week, Honey, which is a great podcast.
Oh,
Chris and
yeah.
Kristen.
You know, it's funny. I didn't want to interrupt you, but I'm going to. I've heard of that podcast. The weirdest thing, though, I mean, this is going to blow you away. Annalise and I have never been asked to be on it.
I think that might be a lie.
Yeah, well, you can think whatever you want. So I'm thinking, you know what? Let's just not talk about it.
Okay. I feel like the Canadian folk are much more trustworthy than you. Not Annalise, but you specifically.
What? You
Yeah.
sons of...
Yeah.
All right. Go on.
So anyway, you had them on your show, though.
We did.
Your
we did,
other show.
because we care about them, because we think of them kind of as friends.
That's right.
And apparently they, you know, Chris thinks of us kind of as, I don't know, maids or something. I don't know.
Well,
Chris is yelling in the chat. Not true. No, it is true, Chris. No, let me say real quick, Matt, to clear this up. We have been invited to be on, and we will be on shortly.
thank you for being so forthcoming. I appreciate that.
So I want to hear about your experience. I mean, I heard some of it, but I want to hear more.
Well, I can't share all the details because shit got real crazy at the end. But no, we recorded on Saturday night, and it went for quite a long time. Had a great time. It was really good talking to them. I had never podcasted with Kristen before, and it was a lot of fun. And it was so long and so hard.
Yeah, I was going to say.
That Chris had to break it up into two. So he released the first part today. So go check out How Was Your Week, Honey on your podcatcher of choice. And I think
Play a pod.
Play a pod. You can do play a pod. Because what was it? What was the tagline you threw out last week? Because you want it or something like that.
That's right. Yeah.
And you want it. That sounds
yeah.
good. So I think it's about an hour, 15, hour 20. So I'm sure there's quite a bit more to go in the second half. They had a nice little cliffhanger too at the end, which I thought was a nice touch. So definitely go check it out. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun talking to them and hopefully be on again sometime soon. And Chris has been on this show before. I'll try to get Kristen on here at some point in a guest spot as well. So thank you, everybody, for letting me be on.
It was a lot of fun to listen to you guys. I mean, I think not only between you having podcasted with Chris before and hearing the podcast so much and all the interaction on Twitter and stuff, it sounded very natural, like you guys have been chilling and talking for a long time. So it was a lot of fun to listen to. You were funny. Kristen was cracking me up with the... You know, when it started with the I'm going to flirt with you, I'm like, oh, where is this going to go? Because I'm like, I want to know what direction Matt's going to take this in, because it could go sideways real quick.
Well, I flirt with you every week, sweetheart. So
well, this is truth. It's not flirt. It's truth.
No, that's true. Real feelings.
Brian, I think also wants us to do the Marmite challenge at some point.
I'm all about the Vegemite. You saw my response to you on YouTube.
Yeah. Yes.
So yeah, we were doing a golf tournament years ago, and so two guys who have an Australian mother that lived on the course we were playing. Her and their dad lived like on the second or third hole.
Mm-hmm.
So she had all of us stop by.
Of course, it was the second or third hole.
Hey, okay. She had us all stop by as we were playing and had us each have a Vegemite toast, piece of Vegemite toast, and then gave us kamikazes to drink.
Nice.
So I couldn't wait to get to the kamikaze. That shit
I
is
bet.
so salty. I'm sure Marmite's similar, but the Vegemite, it's just so incredibly salty.
And the Marmite we didn't do, like, it wasn't really considered a challenge. I thought, oh, this is a food that I'd like to try because we see it on all these shows.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't know that there was a possibility that it would be really bad. I just figured it might be really salty.
Did you not smell it?
It smelled a little bit earthy, but it didn't have a real strong smell. Because you know how peanut butter can sometimes, like natural almond butter can smell a little earthy, like butt dirt.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, we can try that sometime, but I know that it was pretty shocking. It was probably like, God, that was probably like 10 or 12 years ago now
Nice.
that I did that. But yes, I just remember crushing that kamikaze because I just need to get that taste out of my mouth.
It was Annalisa's not the first hole. It was a little shocking to eat it. But I want to go back, if we can, to How Was Your Week, Honey, real quick.
Episode 69.
Episode 69 of the podcast, How Was Your Week, Honey? I wanted to ask you, so what was your favorite part of being on the podcast, being on the show?
My favorite part? It's hard to say because I felt like it was nice to, I guess you could just say it as I've listened to them for so long. So to be able to actually have that dialogue with with both of them was really cool. Because I've been on a show with Chris, maybe I want to say 3 or 4 times I've podcasted with him, and we always get along great and have good shows, but it was cool to have Kristen there. And I mean, there was a lot of talk about, because we're in similar situations as far as parenting and kids and all that kind of stuff and finance.
Right.
So it was fun to just fun to walk through all that kind of stuff with them. And it's one of those things where I was explaining it to Kristen before we started, that it's weird when you listen to somebody so long and then you get on a show with them and start talking and they start talking back to you. It's just kind of a weird dynamic because you're not used to it.
So what was your least favorite part?
Least favorite?
Yeah.
Finishing the call, Neil, wrapping up and having to leave them. That was my least favorite part.
Very good. That's what I figured was coming.
I believe they did say I could come back, so I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm still waiting to see if I can even make it.
They'll probably get me on before your first time, but whatever. It's cool.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
So, okay, anyway, so moving on.
Yeah, so we have started doing kind of what I jokingly call the sports desk segment, where we kind of go around and touch on a bunch of different sports and stories.
I like to go around and just touch on stuff.
But this week I thought we would just touch on the World Cup, since the World Cup's coming up, starts Thursday. Anybody who is not aware of that.
No nod to the Warriors, huh? Nothing under the sports desk?
I'd rather nod to the Capitals, because I don't know if you've seen what Alex Ovechkin has been doing since they won, but you need to go check out some of those videos.
Well, I heard a little bit listening to How Was Your Week, Honey, episode 69. Yeah. With Matt.
Yes. He was doing
the reasons
keg
are
stands.
several. Of reasons are.
Reasons are, right. He was doing, people screw that up all the time. He was doing keg stands on the Stanley Cup and drinking. He was like sleeping with it. There's pictures of him sleeping with it in the bed. He just is going berserk. And they had their parade today as well. And the shit he's saying to the crowd is so freaking funny.
Was he the one who was going back to back? Was he saying we have a new, or was that somebody else? We have a new chant, because they were saying,
Oh, it probably would have been Golden State because they went back to back.
No. They want to go. The Capitals want to go.
Oh, is that what part of it? It might have been.
I
couldn't. He was so incoherent part of the time. With his accent as well. I was like, I don't understand what he said there.
He's like the Gronkowski of their parade. Like he's just drunk and with a weird accent.
And he's the captain.
Yeah. So, but I'm just gonna throw. I mean, the what are they called? The Dubs
Warriors
won. The Dubs.
The Warriors
won. The Stanley Cup. Freaking Lombardi Trophy.
They won the Lombardi Trophy again, third time in 4 years. Although I don't know how they won it, but
that's right.
The only thing that I was excited about with that was the fact that Jordan Bell, former Duck, got the championship. I don't know if you saw the footage of him on Twitter where he's drinking Hennessy, and then he runs out. So he goes into the crowd and grabs some Hennessy from somebody in the crowd and starts drinking it. It's pretty funny.
Nice, that's pretty good.
But otherwise, I don't really give a shit.
Nice.
No offense.
No offense to basketball people.
Well, I mean, no offense to them. I just don't give a shit about Golden State,
Yeah, no, I'm sure. Well, I'm. There might be a
possibility get ready for the snarky remark, everybody.
There might be a possibility that they're sitting around going, I don't give a shit about Matt.
I wouldn't blame them. They shouldn't give a shit about
Wouldn't it be bombed if right now Steph Curry's like, Matt said what?
Yeah, exactly. He's watching this right now.
Draymond Green is like, oh, man, I'm going to stop trolling LeBron James and start trolling that Matt guy.
Oh, no, I would just wilt under that pressure. I would retract everything.
That's funny.
Anyway, so the World Cup is coming up. And so I thought we could do, we're not going to do a breakdown because, I mean, I follow soccer a bit. And
you're not going to break it down for me?
Not going to break it down for you, fellas. But it's I think enough people are doing little breakdowns of how they think the World Cup's going to go and all that kind of stuff. So we thought we would do something a little bit differently, and that is fashion. Because we really are big on fashion on the Reasons Are Several podcast.
We are fashion forward.
Sorta. I don't know. You've seen what I wear.
Yeah.
So what I thought we could do, and this is going to take a little time, so buckle up, is we're going to go through the groups. And we're going to, I got to look sideways here so I can see your little thing pop up because I won't see it on the Skype screen. But we're going to go through and
that's
look at the
right.
groups and see and look at their kits,
Correct.
aka jerseys, and pick the top 2 from each. I got my little handy dandy bracket here.
Very good, nice.
So
Very
we'll work our way all the way through it and crown a champion based solely on kits. But we have to sort of agree on this as we go. We're not going to do two separate brackets. We're just going to do one. So if you're ready,
Yes, I am ready.
I thought we could start with Group A.
Okay. Are you ready now?
I am ready now. So if
right.
you want to flash up at the people in the live stream,
Oh,
will see this.
it's up.
I apologize to those on the podcast because you don't see this, of course. But if you want to go back and go to Halos and Heathens on YouTube. You can go back and watch and see all the kits pop up while we talk. And it's cool too because it blocks my face, which is nice.
Well, you can move over if you'd like, Matador. I made.
Did I go the wrong way?
I made the kits bigger because you asked me to. I had it and I can make it smaller now if you'd like.
No, it's fine. It's
so
great.
we can see your face.
We need more
just gonna
detail.
Look at one of my eye.
No, we need more detail. So
All right.
this is Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
And I, in looking at this, I'm not a big fan of the patch, but they've got a little bit of, well, I don't like the patch.
I like it.
But they got like a nice little checker pattern on the red. I'm talking about the red. And I am a big fan, or well, I used to be a big fan of the Ringer T-shirt, with the solid color in the sleeves.
Very
So
Atlanta Falcons looking to me.
Yeah, a little bit. So I can kind of dig on that. I'm kind of cool with the with Egypt's red. The white, I don't. And this is going to be a theme. I don't really like the stripes on the shoulders. I don't know how you feel about that.
It's too Adidas for me.
Yeah, it's a little too Adidas, and you're going to see that on a number of jerseys, but that one not so much. So the white's kind of boring. I mean, there's not a lot to it. The red's got a little more pop.
Yeah, it's definitely got a little sexiness to it. Brian says it looks like a security guard.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the white, not the red.
I can see that. Yep, for sure. So the next one is Russia.
Right. I hope it is, Matt.
Well, of course, I've got to wait. I'm on a delay, so I got to wait for you.
I did. I'm not on a delay. It's right up there.
Again,
to me.
Well, look at the red.
Yeah.
You got those stripes on the shoulders again. Fucking Adidas.
And well, it's funny. The red, not only stripe on the shoulders, but that white stripe, I guess, lower than the shoulder on the arm reminds me of like Denver Broncos, like the kind of like the new uniforms. I think the Seahawks have that too.
Goes right into the armpit. Yeah, I don't like that look. I don't like that look on a soccer jersey anyway.
I'm not a fan of the red. Like there's just too much red.
It's a little too bright.
Look at that number. I mean, you don't make a number like that. I mean, that looks like a vagina and a butthole staring at me. I don't need that.
Man.
Yeah.
Well, and I apologize.
I mean, I like that, but I don't want to see that on a dude's chest.
No, you
unless it's a really good movie.
Oh, I was going to say, I don't have numbers on all these. I try to grab the best images I could. So some of them
2 girls, 1 kit.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
And then the white.
I like that.
Really?
Yeah, go ahead and rip on it, but I like it.
It looks like somebody was doing like an etch.
Brian says the number's done in electrical tape. Yeah, I agree.
It looks like somebody's doing like an etch on that white one or something, or it looks like a Scantron sheet. I'm not sure which.
Now, what I saw was like the old, would you say like 8-bit graphic EQ?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm like, they're thumping. They're like, I'm kicking a ball. Boom.
Yeah, that shit. So it's not. It wasn't made with a 3D printer. It was made with a dot matrix printer.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And
it's very slimming.
Fuck Russia anyway, because they're killing stray dogs. Did you see that story?
Yeah, they've been doing that for a while.
I know they're doing
China was doing. Was it the Olympic?
Well, they did it at when the Sochi Olympics. They killed a bunch of fucking animals. Assholes.
Oh, I think it was close to like 500,000 stray dogs.
Was it that? Oh, I thought it was like 5,000.
Oh no, it was no. I think they got 5,000 out. Like it's back to the U.S.
Oh my god!
It was a crazy amount. Like the number was insane. That would be an interesting sport.
What? Killing dogs?
Well, it's like if they just make that a sport, they're like, go round up stray dogs, and whoever gets the most stray dogs wins. Not the killing part.
I'm sure they treat it like that.
Yeah, probably.
It's like running with the bulls, running with the dogs. Next up is Saudi Arabia.
Oh, now you're gonna have to wait.
This, by the way, both of them are just kind of meh. Like they're just so boring.
This is the green, right?
The green and the white. They're both. Just
I figured you'd like this because it's a little ducky.
It's not really ducky though.
We're gonna be going through kits for hours.
I know we are. It's a little more. It's a little more on the verge of like the Portland Timbers or something, a little bit. But it's. I just don't. I don't think these are pretty lame.
The white has the Seattle Seahawks neon green. I am a fan of that color. I really like neon green. So if I had to pick one of these, I'd pick the white.
Okay. Well, you've seen all 4.
Okay. So I got to pick 2. Shit, son. Dot matrix.
Oh no, we didn't see all three. Well, four. Uruguay.
Okay.
Uruguay.
Uruguay. Oh, this is the Carolina Panthers.
Kinda.
Yeah. And then the white one is it's a Puma advertising.
It is. I actually, it's a pretty classic look, so I'm okay with this one. The neck's a little weird, but I think these work. I think they're fine. Certainly
All
better
right.
than Saudi Arabia and Russia for me.
So pick your two.
I got Egypt and Uruguay. Who do you got?
I got this blue one and the dot matrix one.
The dot matrix. You like the fucking? Was that the Russia one?
Was it? Oh, I can't
Now
pick a Russia
we're all
jersey.
over the place.
I can go back and look at them.
That was Russia. It was Russia.
Okay.
So Uruguay, we'll say, is the winner of that group.
Okay. All right.
Because we both agree on it. Now we have to decide between Russia and Egypt.
How about the white and green Seahawk green one?
So you pick the other one because we can't agree on the one?
Right. That's what I figured. Yeah. All
Sure.
right.
Saudi Arabia makes it.
Nice.
Okay.
Well,
Next group is Group
next
B.
group.
This is going to take forever, folks. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it is.
It's going to be real hard on the podcast too because you can't see anything. The
Oh,
stream,
you're
at least
right.
you get to see the images.
You're right. Should we just blast through them a little faster?
We can. So this first one is do you say Iran or Iran?
Iran.
Iran.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry for the image on the right there, folks, because I got a little watermark going there. That was the best one I could find.
Iran.
I
Don't like either.
don't like either as well, and I feel like the one on the left looks like you would
Moving
cost
on.
like 85 cents at the Salvation Army.
I'm moving on. I moved on.
You're on.
Yeah.
Next up is Morocco.
God, more red.
Yeah, there's a ton of red.
The
And in
away,
some groups, I think there's one group that's all red. I don't think it's this one.
the away one looks exactly like an Adidas shirt.
Yeah, and it just looks stupid. I don't like that
Yeah.
stripe that's below the neckline,
No,
and then the
I'm mov-
stripes going down the ribs. I'm not digging it.
I'm moving on. God
next
damn,
is
another red
Portugal.
Ugh.
More
At
red.
least they have green.
I like the red-green combo, don't you?
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to open up a Christmas gift. I mean, is it thing one or thing two that's going forward?
The white is boring as shit, but the red I think is pretty bold, and I like it. I've always kind of liked that red on there.
We got one more to go, right?
Yep, Spain.
Spain. Oh, now that's cool.
You like Spain?
Only because it sticks out a bit.
But that
And it's
pattern is
Spania.
nuts.
It is.
It's like
I'm
a
gonna
crazy.
I'm going to go with
vertical-
I'm going with the 80s Andre Agassi Spain number 7.
Fine, we'll do Portugal 1, Spain 2.
Okay. Which
All
one
right.
was Portugal?
Portugal was the red and maroon kind of.
Okay.
Or kind of red, maroon, and green combo.
Oh, the Christmas gift, thing 1.
the Christmas thing 1.
That's
correct.
number. Oh, you slide dog.
I made
All
it
right.
1. You fucked
Moving
us
on.
up on that last one. So Group C. You ready?
All right. Yeah, I've got it. Oh, is this Jamaica?
First up is Australia.
Oh, I'm all about the home number 7 yellow
Look at
and
those
green.
yellow sleeves though. They're crazy. They look like a leopard print or a tiger print or something.
I was thinking it almost looked like splash paint, but it's just the lines. It was very Nagel to me.
Well, I do like the yellow green combo they have.
Mm-hmm.
And the aways, the all green would be better if they didn't try to do that half-ass sash.
Yeah. Oh, so this is I'm into this one. I'm moving on.
Okay,
Oh
you're okay
no,
with
I'm
this
done
one?
with these. Is this Abu Dhabi? What is this?
Next is
Dubai?
that was Australia. Next is Denmark. This
No,
is pretty
no.
damn boring.
Nope. Done. Moving on. Oh, this isn't too bad. There's a giant cock on it.
Next is France.
Yeah. Oh, of course they have a.
I will go on record as saying I think it was the last World Cup French jerseys were some of the best I've ever seen. They were
Yeah.
just gorgeous. I like their blue a lot. I'm not crazy about the sleeves and the blue, but that's okay. And the white is
Right.
pretty sweet. And
So-
you can't really tell there. It's got little specks of blue and red going across it.
French would be number 2 so far, and we got one more to go, right?
Peru.
Peru.
This-
this isn't bad. I like their away.
Oh, this might be my least favorite of the entire bunch.
So
I don't like these at all. You know what this looks like? It looks
No.
like they should have those fucking black
Oh, it's a sash.
helmets, and they should
Yeah.
be playing polo.
Oh my God! You are right, but I am going to go with Jamaica number 1. And
It wasn't Jamaica. It was Australia.
whatever. Jamaica number 1, and this away number 2, and
No
the
way.
blue in number 3. So if you like the blue, I'll go blue.
Fine, I'll let Australia win and France a second.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking
Jamaica and France.
Jamaica. Next is Group D. Let's move faster.
Okay, I know. You know which one I'm going to take? I'm taking the home.
I know you
right
like
now.
Argentina.
Hey, and look at the number.
Is that
Number 9.
your number?
9 home. That's 9's number. That's 9's name.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't thinking about that.
No, my number is 71.
There's something about this I just don't like. It's fine, and I understand it's a classic look and all that. I just don't
Whatever,
like
Dick.
the
How
vertical
about
stripes.
moving on? I do like the black and purple checker. Who is this?
Oh my God, you're fucking flying. Do you want to? Should we just end the show?
No, come on, chop chop. I want to keep it lively and fun. How much do we need to talk about Argentina kicks butt, man?
Fine.
I'll get my
Croatia
Argentina
is the
flag.
next one, and this is my favorite. This is possibly my favorite of the whole tournament.
The red and white?
I love the
or
fucking
away?
checker. I know it looks like you're going to a
But which
picnic.
one? Which one?
I like both of them.
Yeah, so I'm so right now I have Argentina one and the away purple. I can't tell if it's purple
We're just
or
picking
blue.
the whole country, though. You understand that?
No, I'm picking the jersey, bro. Get off me.
Whatever works for you.
Yeah.
Next is Iceland. These
Nope.
are fucking boring and lame.
Nope. I will give them a little bit of props on their away that they have the red and blue.
Yeah, I guess. I think
sleeves.
these are both just pretty
I'm moving to the
bad.
next
I guess
one.
it's a local kit maker, so
Next one.
you know.
Oh,
give
look
credit.
at that. That is horrendous.
Or what are you looking at now?
The next
Nigeria.
one. Yeah.
A lot of people like the Nigeria.
Who?
So
Nigerians.
the away kit, the green,
Yeah.
looks like your grandpa's polo shirt or something. It looks
It either
terrible.
looks like a grandpa's polo shirt or it looks like what guards at some like low security prisons have to wear.
right. But the home is the one that gets all the flash. There's a lot
Brian
of
says his eyes hurt.
what's that?
Brian says my eyes hurt.
The home's got all those crazy chevrons going. You know what it looks like to me when I first saw it? It looks like if you're playing like Sonic the Hedgehog or some racing game and you hit like the fucking booster.
Oh, right.
That's what it looks like to me.
Oh, you know, it does. It also looks like the chevrons when they have them on like arcade racing games.
That's what
to
I'm
let you
saying.
know you're going right.
Yeah,
But
and it just
yeah.
launches you at,
Yeah.
like to some crazy height. So I assume you're gonna like Argentina and Croatia.
That's one. Argentina, Croatia.
I'll let you have Argentina as the winner, and I'll take Croatia as the number 2.
Thank you. Oh, is this Jamaica?
No,
It's
Jamaica's
yellow and
not in the
green.
competition.
I know. But this is another Jamaica. Jamaica was so good they had 2 entries. However, they had to split their
Do you
home
really
and
not know
away
who this
jersey.
is? This is
No.
Brazil.
Oh, yes. This is
Very classic look, something you've seen for years and years and years. And I actually like their away kit quite a bit.
Yeah,
I like this
their
combo
away is-
a lot.
their away is pretty good. It reminds it's got that 80s 90s feel to it.
Yeah, I think
I
this
don't know
is
why
a
they're ripping
contender.
off Jamaica in their home.
And I don't know if you can tell there, but in the blue, there's like some kind of faded stars. I think they have the 5 faded stars for the amount of World Cups they've won. It's a nice little touch.
Oh, I thought it was the 5 faded stars because people in their country are starving.
Oh my god!
All right, so the
Somebody
next one
just
is crap.
firing heaters everywhere. Costa Rica.
Yeah, screw Costa Rica.
This
They
is
got
fairly
enough.
ho hum. You know what it looks like? I don't know if you can tell in that pattern. It's got like that background pattern that looks like an old Windows screensaver. You know those
Mhm.
fucking lines across. It looks exactly like that.
I don't like that. So
Okay.
far, I'm going back in. I like
You like
the,
Brazil.
Brazil away,
You don't like Costa Rica.
and I don't like whoever this is.
Serbia. This is terrible.
Whoever's
that stripe
wearing
down the middle is one of the worst things I've ever seen.
But whoever's wearing the home is yoked.
True,
Frickin'
but
trapezius
exactly.
on that guy.
The dude's been working on his fucking shoulders.
Or
His
I mean,
shoulder
it could
game's
be
on point.
it could be a girl, but judging by the
Well,
typical look,
These are male jerseys.
we don't. Hey, man, I don't judge.
Okay. Okay.
I'll move into the next.
The stripe down the middle is horrendous.
Oh,
by the
dude,
way.
what's another red freaking jersey?
Switzerland? It's Switzerland. Of course they're red. This is like that's what you identify.
And what is
That's
that like
their
an
flag.
adult coloring book on the red one? Like you fill in the lines or something?
God, you're so harsh on these things.
God,
I
I
think
don't
the
like
white is pretty forgettable, but I do like the
Is there
red.
one more?
No, that's it. Don't
That's
go on to
it?
the next one. That's the next group now.
Oh.
So I'm taking Brazil number 1. You
Okay,
can
those
fuck
are the
off.
5 stars of starvation.
Yes. Who was
Yeah.
the other one you liked? Was it Switzerland, Costa Rica, or Serbia? I think you got to take Switzerland by default.
Can I take Brazil's home?
No,
Oh shit!
you're
I
taking
guess
the
I gotta
whole.
take.
You're taking the whole shooting match.
Okay, I gotta take Costa Rica.
Okay.
That's lame. Moving on.
All right. Next
Oh,
to F.
I like this.
Okay. First up is Germany,
Oh, Germany.
and I just the green.
This is Germany.
Yes, the
they
green
do
or away
better.
stripe looks like carpet in a house you bought that was built in the 70s and you got to rip it out. Like that, it looks terrible.
Looks
Some
like
people
carpet
really
of
dig
somebody
these.
who doesn't freaking manscape. That's what it looks like. All right, I'm moving
That too.
on. I'm moving on. Oh, this isn't terrible. The home isn't terrible.
This is South Korea.
Yeah, I like the
Oh no, sorry,
the-
this is Mexico. This is Mexico.
I like the feel of the home jersey for the throwback to the Seahawks.
I don't like those designs in the ribs though.
It's very slimming though.
It is, and then I get
It's
the
like,
flag
look,
on
the
the
shirt
white
has
there.
abs.
Doesn't
Yeah, I
the
don't like
flag on
that.
the white almost look like it's a bikini top or something? With
yeah.
the strapless.
I don't like it.
I'm not a
like it.
big
Okay.
fan.
Moving on.
This
Oh,
is
goddamn, more red.
Korea. Paul Myers online. This is Korea.
Hey, Chris, tell Paul to fuck off when he on goddamn Skype.
I actually like
Jesus.
these kits.
Seriously?
The red is nice and bold, and I like the little pattern
another-
they've got with the red and the blue.
Did Agassi design all these freaking shirts?
Andre, we need another one. Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah.
Chevrons. We've already used chevrons on 8 other jerseys.
How about just dashes? Just some dashes. All right, moving on to
Sweden.
Norway. Sweden.
Sweden. It's easy to mistake. The yellows are pretty good. Like that reminds me of
I
we
was
used to wear
just about to say lame. You're like, the yellows are pretty, and I went, "Ooh."
The blues I don't like as much. The blues got that ribbed look to them, but the yellow's good. We used to wear those hockey jerseys for Sweden, and they got a pretty nice, pretty crisp look there.
And so that's all of them for this.
That's it.
This
So
group.
what do you like?
gonna have to go
Mexico,
back.
Germany,
I'm going
Korea, or
back.
Sweden? I got Sweden and Korea.
What was the green one with the funky chevrons?
Mexico.
So are you taking-
No, you're talking about Germany, the fucking crazy green one,
yeah,
the bad carpet.
I got Germany and Mexico.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Pick
right.
one between Mexico and Germany, because I'm taking Korea.
Germany.
Germany, okay. And then
And-
finally, well, 2
oh.
more groups. Sorry, and then this
Oh,
is just
shit
gonna go on
balls,
forever.
man.
I'm
You're
telling you,
killing me.
man. Let's just kill this show. Let's not do this.
No,
There's
no.
a reason my computer wasn't working today, and that's why.
Yeah, I knew we were gonna bore people to death with pictures of T-shirts.
You know, you don't look at any of the shit beforehand. I sent you this.
What do you? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You
make it
can't
sound
pull.
like-
You can't do this time because I looked at all these because I had to put them in to do this lovely slideshow.
Right. So at that point, maybe you could have said, "I don't know if this is going to work, Matt. I don't think we should do this segment," and then we could have moved on. This is going to be like watching a couple's fight.
Matt, this is the part where I give you a hard time for something I had planned with you, and you get all agitated. So it is like a relationship.
I feel like you're putting a lot of the blame on this side, and I feel
for
like
sure.
we could use a counselor.
I'll
right
say
now.
98% of it is you.
I think we need to do that
Yeah.
thing where like one of us gets to talk, the other one listens.
We need a
And then we go
talking
back and
stick.
forth.
Ooh, I have a talking stick here. Hold it. When you talk, just keep
Here,
keep
take
rubbing on
take
it.
the talking pen.
Here's my talking stick.
I will take the talking pen. You don't get to say a goddamn word.
And then when it's my turn to talk, you put the talking stick in your mouth. It's great.
All right, let's look at fucking Group G and get through this. This is Belgium.
right. I like it.
You like the Argyle?
No, I'm lying. I
That's
don't
that's
at
an
all.
odd
I don't
look.
like either one.
And I'm not real crazy about the yellow. This
The
is
yellow
kinda
with the
so for me.
Chicky chacky. Yeah, I'm moving on.
Okay.
Oh God, more red.
Yes, this is England.
Although there was kind of a cool cross on it.
Yeah, I kind of like the cross. You don't like the cross?
No, I do. I
okay.
was saying it's got a kind of a cool cross.
I actually like
So
these.
I'm
And the
keeping
England,
this
the
in
England
mind,
white
yeah.
jerseys are pretty. I like that. They're pretty clean. I like them. And so the red kind of goes with it pretty nicely. I like the England.
I like
ones.
when
Okay.
the U.S. broke away from England and they were like, let's make a flag. Yeah, let's use the same colors as England. Boy, original, guys. Original.
There's a lot of red, white, and blue out there. Next is Panama.
Panama.
I knew you were gonna do it.
Panama.
I don't like that neck at
Ain't
all.
nothing like it. A shiny machine. She got the feel for the
Yeah, I'll just let
road.
you go.
Keep the working parts clean.
Take some drinks of water.
I'm sorry, you were saying about this. You like the blue one?
I fucking hate the necks. Look at the necks.
Does it not look like the blue one kind of looks like it's like Mr. Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas? Like his eyes and then down below it's the
Kind of,
mouth?
yes. It also
Yeah.
it does. It also looks like somebody washed this with something that was very blue and new, and it spilled all over the fucking white shirt because that's just a hot mess.
Nothing like a new blow. Hot
These are
mess.
terrible.
All right. Oh, goddamn. More red.
Oh, this is Tunisia.
Fucking Tunisia. That's
I
why
mean,
nobody likes Tunisia.
They got that ringer style going.
Have you
but
ever
what the
met a
hell-
Tunisian that you like?
I don't know. I don't know that I've met a Tunisian.
Yeah. that's
Probably
what I'm
have.
saying.
I don't know. But I would say the red and white.
A lot of Tunisians in your finance office there, Matt?
Quite a few. The white, it looks like a
Probably have. That's the greatest. That's the greatest like racist deflection. Like I probably met a guy, gay guy. I like him.
I didn't say that. Now you're putting words in my mouth. You don't have the talking stick.
It's your turn.
I'm gonna
to be
beat your
quiet.
ass with the talking stick. I'll tell you that. Fuck. I gotta take my like sweatshirt off. I'm getting hot.
I'm gonna beat your ass with my talking stick. All right, I'm moving on. I don't
That's
like
it for
Tunisia.
this group. So slow your
Oops,
fucking
sorry.
roll. Do you like England, Belgium, Tunisia, Panama? I think England is a for sure.
Okay, tell me Panama again.
Terrible.
I like England for sure.
I think you almost have to go Belgium.
I'm gonna go Oogie Boogie Man.
Oh, okay. Which one was that? That was the
It's up on the screen now.
Panama one?
I think so.
Oh man, Panama. You just want to sing that song again. Okay, finally. You ready? This is going to be great when we actually go through the
Reach
knockout real
down
quick.
between my legs.
Last
Ease the seat back. Or is that jump?
No, that was Panama.
She's running. Yeah. I'm running.
Colombia.
Oh, I got to go.
Yeah, you got to go.
Okay. Ooh, I like the blue and orange.
Yes. Orange. Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
It does
I
have
can't
the
tell.
orange.
Is
I
it
forgot about
orange?
the orange. I'm not
Okay.
as crazy about the orange. I do like the blue and yellow, but I don't like that fucking crazy design in the armpits. What's going on there? Not a big fan
Very,
of that.
very Augusty. All right. The next one.
Next
Ooh.
is Japan. Now the blue is inspired by like a samurai's armor.
Oh,
I
I
kinda-
thought
and
it
I
was
kinda
inspired
dig
by Killmonger from
That too.
yeah.
From Black Panther.
Yes.
I kind of
thank you.
dig it. I kind of like the blue.
I kind of like that too.
The white's
All right.
pretty simple, but the white has a little like thing coming over the shoulder, kind of subtle gray. I kind of like that. So
If
I
it's
like
one
Japan a
thing
lot.
I have learned in meeting people, white is pretty simple.
Oh boy,
You
like touching that one. Two more. Poland.
Yeah.
This.
Poland, I don't like it. I mean, I like what they're going for, but I don't like it.
Well, it's like they're kind of doing a fake sash thing, but subtle. I don't like it at all.
No.
I think it looks. You know what the white looks like? Keep that white up for a second. You know what the white
Yep.
looks like? It looks like that fucking fad when I was in college, where the people would wear the one strap overalls. That's what it looks
Oh,
like.
I was a big fan of that.
I bet you were.
Picture this if you would.
Did you date? Did you date girls that used to wear dresses with jeans underneath?
No.
That was
I never
a terrible
saw that.
idea.
No, but I did have the overalls, not acid wash, but like the faded look with one strap with a white sweatshirt underneath.
So dope.
With a what? Turtleneck.
Oh my God! Who are you?
Oh, and how long was my hair? Yeah, down in the middle of my back. It did not work. Oh, and of course, white high top Air Force Ones. No, what was the first Jordan shoe? Was it a Nike one, Air Force One? What was the first Jordan shoe?
I thought it was just the. I'm bad at the Jordan shoe.
Okay,
brand.
it was the first one. My grandfather bought him because he was very unstable as he got older. So my grandma thought these shoes would be good for him, and then he died and never wore them. So my parents said, "We're going to throw these away," and I'm like, "To hell you are! I'm going to fit my feet in that."
Your outfit sounds like you were auditioning to be like the rough artist guy that like one of the Beverly Hills 90210 girls dated.
Dude,
for like
exactly. That's what I was about to say. It was either that or I was a dude from another town that visited Pacey in Dawson's Creek.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, moving
And
on.
finally, Senegal.
I'm into Senegal. Big time.
Check out that fucking lion, bro.
Big time. This is my number one.
That lion's showing up on both those kits. It's a little more subtle on the white. I really like the green more as the trim on the white than as the main color.
Yeah.
But
No, I got you. But I like I'm into the green, and the dude's got huge traps. So
okay, we're going
Senegal
Japan
is my
and
one.
Senegal.
Which one was Japan?
Japan's the fucking samurai. Killmonger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
that's
do
coming
that.
along. That's coming along.
Okay.
All right. Now this is going to be a fucking pain in the ass because you're going to have to go back and
Are
figure
we
out
done
what's
with the
what.
kits?
That's it. That's it. That just gets us to the knockout.
All right.
I guess at this point we could save that for another time.
But I
or
pulled the
not
kits
do
off
it
the
at all.
screen. I pulled the kits off the screen.
Okay.
Just letting you know. No kits on the screen.
All right. Should we even bother? Should we even do this, or should we just move on?
Do it. What
I
don't
feel
give me that
like
look.
you don't want to.
This is what I love. I love that people can watch it because now they can see that face you give me. I love it. I love
Okay.
it. Oh, should we do it or should we move on?
You're not gonna be able to do this by memory, though.
No, you're gonna help me out.
All right,
Oh, I will. You mentioned the teams that we picked, and I'll tell you which ones we picked.
I'll tell you which ones we picked. Uruguay versus Spain.
I'll go Uruguay. No, we picked Spain. Who did we pick?
No, we picked both of these. This is moving on.
Oh,
now.
we want to know. Oh, so we're
Oh
gonna
my
pick
God.
who went.
Do we
Okay.
need to rehearse? This is a rehearsal, folks.
No, I'm gonna pick Uruguay.
Okay, I'll let you have that one. Australia, Croatia. That's Croatia. Croatia beats Australia. No offense.
Okay, I'm not none taken. I'm not an Australian, bro.
Brazil, Korea.
Brazil.
Yeah, I think that's probably right.
What do you mean? You think?
England, Senegal. Going with the upset, Senegal with the lion.
I'm gonna go. I don't want to see the lion go.
Because you like England, you like that cross.
I like and I tried Marmite.
You tried Marmite, and you like British
I'm gonna go Senegal.
Senegal. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, on the other side, real quick. Sorry, folks. It's going to take just 2 seconds. Portugal, Saudi Arabia. It's got to be Portugal. Saudi Arabia is terrible.
Got it.
We agreed on Saudi Arabia only because we each like the others.
Correct.
Argentina, France. I know
Argentina.
What you're pick.
France doesn't know how to play football.
I'm not going to let that run too long. France has won a World Cup more recently than your home country, my friend.
Yeah, but my home country dominates in every single World Cup. They've never lost one.
Argentina?
Ever.
I don't know what you're talking about.
In their existence. They've just never lost a World Cup. You just don't know. You're getting fake news. Fake news.
Interesting. Are you like all of a sudden North Korean? No, we won the World Cup.
That's right.
Germany, Costa Rica. I mean, I hate both of these.
Yeah.
So I'll leave it to you.
I would say Germany.
All right. And finally, Japan, Panama. And I know how much you want to keep screaming Panama, but Japan's fucking samurai shit's way better.
Oh, is that Killmonger?
That's Killmonger.
Okay, yeah, we'll go Killmonger.
Okay, Uruguay.
Can you change the name to something I care about?
Huh?
Can Japan now be Killmonger from now on?
They can be Killmonger.
Okay,
Uruguay and Croatia. Croatia is the checkerboard, and Uruguay is this like solid blue.
Checkerboard.
I like that. I'm glad to see them make the semifinals. Brazil, Senegal.
Which one was Senegal?
Senegal's the lion.
Ah, shit. But I think Brazil would win.
Brazil's are pretty nice.
Yeah.
Okay. I like this Final Four we got set now. Portugal, Argentina. I guess I'll just
Argentina.
write it in. Wait till Argentina goes up against Killmonger. Germany, Killmonger. Killmonger all the way. Okay. Ready? Croatia, Brazil. Tough call.
Which one was Croatia again?
Croatia's the checkerboards.
Croatia.
I like it. And on the other side is Argentina, Killmonger.
I'm going to go Killmonger.
All right. I like to see you play a little bit of objectivity there.
Yeah, well, I mean, Argentina, being Argentinian and being born awesome, and then having a team that's awesome at football.
Well, they have a guy.
Yeah, come on. You got to let Killmonger.
Who almost left you behind. He retired.
You got to let Killmonger have one.
All right.
He had a tough go in Wakanda.
He did. And way too short. I still say that should have been broken into 2 movies, but whatever. Japan, Croatia, checkerboard, Killmonger.
Killmonger.
I love it. Japan wins the World Cup. There you go. Woo!
That was awesome. I like it.
Speaking of the World Cup, sorry to put you all through that. Speaking of the World Cup.
That was awesome.
If you want to go to worldcup.predictthefootball.com, you can join
You can put it in the chat because the 3 people that are still watching might want to sign up.
Like, why am I here? But if you're listening on the podcast still,
yes.
You still there?
You still there? You got some kits on?
Is it still on? They can go to worldcup.predictthefootball.com and you can join our group. Reasons are several, and the code is 599459.
Oh,
so far, we've had some people join, which we really appreciate. Paul Myers online. And just want more people to join. You can win a free T-shirt, which I'll probably send to you. We'll see.
Let me ask you this, Matt. I think what we should do is get inexpensive kits made with our names on the back, even though that doesn't happen in football, in soccer.
And make those the rewards? No,
we just have to wear them.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would be real interested to see if somebody wins, be like, so which one do you want to kneel or do you want to match?
Oh. And you have to get them super small.
Skin tight.
Skin tight.
Yeah, I like that. What was I going to say? Now I totally lost my
Sorry.
thought.
Oh, sorry, Matt.
It's okay.
You were talking about how awesome. Oh, you were saying how you weren't really sure if you wanted Chris and Kristen to visit you in Portland.
See, you want to bring it back to that again. You were talking mad shit about that. That is not how I reacted when they said that. I said, that'd be great. And
I was giving
them
people
options
can see
stuff.
You now.
What?
I love that people can see you now.
And I was giving them options on stuff they could do. I'm still waiting for them to tell me when it's going to be. I know it's supposed to be sometime in September. So, but they are not allowed to take pictures of my lady friend or my children.
Nice. Annalise says, does a kit include pants? Well, it includes the lower portion of the kit.
Yeah,
so
but typically,
shorts or lycra
Yeah. Typically, people
feather.
are referring mostly to the top.
To the top. Yeah, no one cares about what covers the brothers or the girls.
Some people
The
like
lady,
some people
the
like
lower girl.
Some people.
What'd you say? What'd you call me?
Nothing.
Some people
like
the
the
boobs.
short combo. The short combo matters with the top, but most people care about the top.
Right. All right. Sounds good.
Should we talk about movies?
Do we want to?
Sure.
Oh, I don't have a drop. Sorry, I don't have
No?
a drop.
You just have to
I
do
got
it yourself. Mouth
Yeah,
it.
I got it. Which one is it?
Isn't it Neil's Rotten Tomatoes?
Oh,
Isn't
that
it
was solid.
pretty good.
That was solid. Okay.
I've heard it many times. So we looked at some movies back in April, looking at the movies coming out in May.
Mm-hmm.
Those movies have come out. Some of them have done well, some not so well. So we're going to take a quick look at them. So the first one is Deadpool 2.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen it yet?
Not yet. I've been really bad. I've been so busy being so popular with an amazing 2 podcasts
Mm-hmm.
and this YouTube channel that's killing it.
Mm-hmm.
So dude, just the amount of fan mail I have to sign and get back. I just don't have time to go to movies.
So many fans.
Yeah.
So many fans.
Fans.
Well,
They're all
you said-
fans.
They're all fans.
Damn
You
it.
saw the first one. You love the first one, right?
Loved it.
You're a big Ryan
Freaking-
Reynolds fan.
Yes.
So how do you think this is doing? Critics score, Rotten Tomatoes.
Critics gave it a 73.
83.
People gave it a 89.
86.
Mhm.
This movie has made a lot of money, Neil.
Yes.
281 domestic, 376 international. That is $657 million.
Yeah.
That's pretty
And this
good.
is one of those movies that people actually buy. So once it's out on either YouTube or however you can buy it or the DVD, people will actually buy it because it's Deadpool.
And it's been out a month. It's still going to make a bit more than that. And it cost 110 to make, so they are just fucking
Oh,
hand
yeah.
over fist for this sucker. Though it threatens to buckle under the weight of its meta gags, Deadpool 2 is a gory, gleeful lampoon of the superhero genre, buoyed by Ryan Reynolds' undeniable charm.
It is undeniable.
It is undeniable. But Mark Daniel from the Toronto Sun does not
Ugh.
agree. He does not agree.
MD. Dude, remember that time we went out with him and he freaking puked all over his little sister? Gross.
Yeah, and then blamed it on us.
Freaking
Whatever.
Mark.
Whatever,
Oh,
Mark
hi,
D.
Mark. We were like, oh, bye, Mark.
Yeah, bye, Mark. Never come back again, Mark. Deadpool 2 is kind of like that zany guy you met at a party once. Are you referring to yourself, Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was fun the first time out, but when
Did
you
you just
meet
crack
him,
yourself up?
well, I'm just looking at the. Oh my god! But when you meet him again, he's just more of the same, and that's boring.
I don't believe you, Mark.
I don't either. But then again, I haven't seen the first one, so who am I to talk? Fugitive F says, same shit all over again. It was meh. I would rather watch Infinity War instead of this cheesy waste of sperm garbage.
That's pretty good.
Fucking
Cheesy
prisoners.
waste of sperm. Could you imagine if you were a kid and you're like, you're just a cheesy waste of sperm garbage?
Oh, I could see that coming out of a kid's mouth for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That not the sperm garbage.
Yeah. What are you looking at? Wait, what? What websites are you going to?
Oh,
God.
not ones that are safe. It's on the dark
No.
web.
I tell you, should I move on to the next one?
Probably.
All right.
First Reformed. This is the one where Ethan Hawke plays a pastor who tries to help a parishioner and a radical environmentalist husband. It looks like it could be good with Ethan Hawke, but what do you think? Critic score.
I think the critics gave it about an 80.
98.
Yeah. Now I'd say I kind of have a cheat on this because I listen to NPR every now and then because I'm a breeding.
You're a breeding?
I'm a breeding heart liberal.
Brooding?
And so they have Ethan Hawke on some freaking show talking about this. And I couldn't imagine that they'd have him on if it was a total disaster.
Dude, it's
So,
the Hawk. You have him on whenever you get the chance.
It's Ethan.
We would love to have
Mike-
him on this podcast.
Ethan Mike Hawke.
Ethan Mike Hawke. Nice.
Yes.
So what about the
peeps?
audience score here?
89.
74.
Okay.
Audience not feeling it as much. Critics love
Ethan's
this shit.
aging well, though.
He is aging well, and I think this could be like a little Oscar possibility nomination for him.
Mm.
This movie, as you would imagine, has only made $1.8 million, cost $3.5 million to make. Not
Yeah, it was-
surprising.
I had a weird dream last night where I was imagining stuff, and that's exactly what I imagined. It was
Is
weird.
it? Yeah,
Yeah.
you might imagine that
Mhm.
whenever you're sitting around thinking. Your brain is funny.
It is.
Brought to life by delicate work from writer-director Paul Schrader and elevated by a standout performance by Ethan Hawke, First Reformed takes a sensitive and suspenseful look at weighty themes. Well, that's kind of a boring synopsis, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lisa Jensen from Good Times Santa Cruz.
Ooh.
The movie loses focus when it most needs it. That's the best bad review I could find from a critic because there were only like 4 of them. That's it. Just lose a little focus.
And that's really not saying anything.
No, but you know what? Vince C says something. This was the worst piece of shit movie in the last decade, and it's not even close. The critics' reviews on this page are a fucking joke, you pretentious phonies.
I like it.
Life of the Party is next.
Okay, it is, and it is up.
Flip it. Melissa McCarthy goes back to college. Kind of seems like a back-to-school ripoff, but I haven't seen it. Critic score on this one?
Well, it does say Old School meets New Life. And wasn't Old School the...
Old School was the one with Will Ferrell and all them.
Oh, it wasn't. What was the one with Rodney Dangerfield?
Back to School.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I just mentioned it. You weren't listening. It's fine.
Whatever.
It's cool. Great movie,
Whatever,
but I guess it's maybe
pants.
got some bad references in it. Like now you watch it, and you go, ooh.
After listening to the How Did This Get Made episode with that, I was like, oh, that is terrible.
Yeah, pretty bad stuff. Not to mention Rodney Dangerfield's son is like 48 years old in that, so I don't know how they try to make that work. Life of the Party, critics?
4.
38. Good guess,
okay.
though.
Yeah,
I like your style. Audience?
52.
45. This has made 51 domestic, 9 international, $60 million this movie's made. How the fuck?
I'm a little surprised it made that much domestic. I thought that would have been flipped.
You think so? You think that
I thought
translates to the international community?
Just because of who it is.
A lot of Tunisians watch that movie? Is that what you're thinking?
Yes, Tunisians with their 10 keys.
So it cost $30 to make, which is pretty funny.
Emma the gang is in the house. Hey, peeps. How you rocking? I don't know what I'm talking about.
How you rocking? You want to rock with me?
I want to rock right now.
I want to rock right now. No shit. I played that for my kids in the car, and my wife and I are just sitting there rocking out, and they're just like, no.
Nope.
What's your problem?
No. Oh, you know what? One thing that they'll probably like is if you play Psychosocial by Slipknot.
I don't think that's going to go over well.
No. How about your lady friend?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Probably not. Life of
what
the
if
Party.
She starts singing it word for word?
Like to my face, like grabs the back of my neck and just like sings right in my fucking, that'd be a little odd. Do you ever remember the band Killing Joke, British band?
Yes.
So the guy who's the lead singer, his name's Jazz Coleman, and a friend of my brother's lives in Prague, and he was at a bar. He had done a little work with him, like in a studio, musical work, and he goes and sits with him at the bar, and Jazz turns to the bartender and goes, "Put this on." It's like a tape, or maybe it's a CD. Puts the CD on, plays, and Jazz proceeds to sing the entire album to my brother's friend, like right in his face, like along with the music. And he's like, "I don't know what to do. Like, what do you just kind of move? Kind of look down, like
that's that uncomfortable thing where like you start laughing at first, and then you're like, Well,
it's like when somebody grabs the acoustic, no offense, and like starts playing a song right to you. You kind of
that was you.
Where do I look? Where
you grabbed it.
That's because I was trying to do my shit. But you know I'm bad at that. I'm a bad musician. Life of the Party's good-natured humor and abundance of on-screen talent aren't enough to make up for jumbled direction in a script that misses far more often than it hits. Now, Roger Moore, our buddy Roger Moore, he ain't dead. He ain't dead. He's writing for Movie Nation.
Octopussy.
He says simply, death itself.
Wow.
Wow. Strong statement,
That's
Raj.
brutal.
An unnamed audience
Especially
member,
considering he's dead.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's speaking from experience.
Yeah. He's like,
From
this
the grave.
is death.
Well, you get a shit selection of movies when you're when you're 6 feet under. They just give you the leftovers. And he's like, I got to watch this.
Although, however, funny enough, 6 Feet Under, great show.
Yeah, I never really watched it that much, but I heard it was good. An unnamed respondent, not funny unless you're going through menopause. Well,
wow.
What if you are going through menopause? Then it's great.
I didn't know menopause was so funny.
maybe for those out there going through menopause, this just hits the mark.
That's true.
I don't know. Next up, Overboard.
Oh yes,
this is the remake of the 1987 classic.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah,
Goldie Hawn, Kurt Russell.
I can ask Alexa.
This is made with Anna Faris or Anna Faris. I don't know how to pronounce that one, and I forget the guy's name. I'm sorry.
Eugenio Debrez.
Correct. Critic score on this one?
39.
28.
Damn it.
Audience?
41?
65.
Oh.
These simple-minded fucks going to see this movie are loving it. Check the numbers. 48 domestic, 31 international, which I'm sure has a lot to do.
What?
Well, it has a lot to do with, say his name again. I'm sorry. Eugenio.
Eugenio Derbez.
He's a huge star in Mexico. So I'm sure that's why that movie is made.
Dude, I'm a huge star in Mexico. Come on now.
$79 million it has made.
That's insane.
$12 million to make. What a fucking deal. I mean,
That
shit movie it sounds like. But
and I would think Anna Faris was probably smart enough to take back end money on this.
I would hope
if
so.
you know what I'm saying.
I would hope so. Overboard makes poor use of the ever-charming Anna Faris and chooses questionable source material to offer a remake that fails to clear the fairly low bar set by the original. Come on. The original was a classic film of our youth. No?
Sorry. There's a cat just hauled ass along my back fence like it was being chased by the devil himself, and it just threw me for a loop. I think
it's funny because it's like I'm talking to a guy who's watching the chat and cats
thank you
the whole time. So it's basically like I'm having a conversation with myself.
Thank you for saying guy. I love you.
Hey, guy. So this, where am I? Critics, Mara Reinstein of Us Weekly. I almost said US Weekly. This clumsy remake is reason number one why some 80s relics should remain locked in the vault along with Aquanet hairspray and Lee press-on nails.
Hey, back off from the Aquanet.
I was going to say, I used Aquanet back in the 80s.
I used Aquanet. Yeah. And the cool thing, Aquanet was the one that, that first did the St. Elmo's Fire thing.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point. Man, it made your hair crusty, though, didn't it?
Oh, for sure.
Ultra crusty.
That was half the fun.
Yeah, it was.
Purple Aquanet, blue Aquanet. It was great.
I gotta warn you, this audience review is really bad. You ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. There's a bit of a racial element here.
Oh, Jesus.
OMG. Do not waste your money on this piece of crap movie. It's the worst movie I've ever seen. Most of the characters spoke Spanish. All the English language is in captions. This is complete BS. Take this crappy movie to Mexico where it belongs and don't ever bring it back to America.
Build a wall.
So this is why we got to build the wall. Because these fucking movies keep coming over here, even though the movie was made here.
Build a wall, freaking send away all the flags. I'm in.
Oh my God. It was a woman. She was pissed.
She's not happy. She's definitely not bilingual. I'll tell you that.
Sure is not. Very distracted by the subtitles. Pissed off even.
Yeah. I don't go to movies to read.
Right. Solo is next. You got
all
that
right.
one up? I'm going to be there's a podcast called the 2 on 3 Pods. Great show. With got a couple buddies of mine that I used to work with, Chris and Ty. Ty, who has provided many a drop for this show, including well, Will Scott watch it, but turned into Will Neal watch it. He provided NASCAR a Minute and one other one. Can't remember the other one. But he's dropped all sorts of shit all over our show.
He's dropping. He likes to drop on our faces.
Like we like it. So we're going to record tomorrow, and I think it comes out Thursday. So go check that out. We're going to do just talk all about Solo. So it's going to be a lot of spoiler shit. So you're not going to want to listen to that until after you see
It's going to be some serious spoiler shit.
Serious spoiler shit. What do you think the critics have given Solo a Star Wars story?
65.
71.
All right. I was close.
How about the audience?
Audience, I'm going to say 84.
I thought you'd just go right with it. 65.
Oh, really?
Yes. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I think people are being bastards. I like this movie, and I think they're all a bunch of assholes.
I heard it's really good. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
I think it's good, but some people clearly disagree. So a flawed yet fun. Oh, sorry. First, the money. This is the problem.
Yeah.
178 domestic, 137 international, only 315 million. It says it cost 250 to make. I think it costs more because they had to fucking reshoot the whole goddamn thing.
Yeah.
So it's interesting because it makes me wonder what they will do next, since this did not do particularly well. And I also wonder if a lot of it had to do with people still being mad about The Last Jedi.
I am a Star Wars fan, so I will say I like it even if I don't like it.
We're going to get into this a little bit more next week, but go ahead.
Oh, this is next week's topic? Okay, then I will say I'm going to have a lot more to talk about this next week.
Okay. I mean, if we get into it and you enjoy it enough and don't just want to blast through it in 4 seconds because you just don't like it at all. But we'll see.
No, I don't want to treat it like sex. I want to give it a little time.
And done.
And scene.
I'm doing freight.
I bid you adieu.
A flawed yet fun and fast-paced space adventure, Solo: A Star Wars Story should satisfy newcomers to the saga as well as longtime fans who check their expectations at the theater door. So it's kind of setting you, it's trying to set you up like, don't expect too much. But I still like the movie.
Yeah.
Brian, it's not all about Donald Glover, but
Donald Glover, that's Childish Gambino, right?
It is, and he's
Okay.
very, very good. But I could see why you would say that. But I think it's beyond him too.
It's all about the Millennium Falcon for me.
Say it again.
It's all about the Millennium Falcon for me.
You say Falcon. Interesting.
As opposed to Falcon?
Correct.
It's not a tire. It's spelled
I know.
Falcon.
I'm just telling you, there's some debate over that, and I just wanted to hear you say it.
But Falcon is spelled different.
Chris Stuckman of ChrisStuckman.com. Hey, cool, bro. You got a website.
Stuckman?
Chris Stuckman.
Chris Stuckman.
Chris
We're supposed
Stuckman.
to take this guy seriously?
Yes, exactly.
All
He
right.
says tons of people are going to be entertained by this movie, but in the long run, it didn't really justify its existence besides making money. Now, a couple things there. Chris.
Is
One-
that your real name?
One, yeah. I mean, you have a website and shit, but still.
Yeah.
One, movies are designed to make money, so that's okay. And two, there is a debate, and you'll get into it when you see it, about like, oh, did they really need to make it? Well, did they need to make any motherfucking movie?
Right.
I
It's
understand
true.
people say like, oh, does it advance the story, or was it a story that needs to be told, and all that kind of stuff. But I think people are being harsh. I don't agree with Chris Stuckman. I think
No.
that you should not go to ChrisStuckman.com, and I stand by that. Is it Han or Han?
Oh, that I don't know, to be honest with you.
Okay, think about it. Is it
for
Sabak
me,
or Sabak?
what? Who?
Just kidding. You'll
Spock.
find out later.
Spock. It's Spock.
Sabak.
No,
or
it's
Sabak.
Spock. Spock.
Sabak. Okay.
Are you talking about the singer of Skid Row? Because that
No.
was Sebastian
Bastian
Bach.
Bach.
Yeah.
Sabak.
Yeah. It's
For
just
sure.
because it's S period Bach. You don't. That's not how it works.
Spock.
Yeah.
Spack. Spatch.
Spatch.
What? Okay, ready for the unnamed fucking cowardly review?
Bro, I've been sitting here waiting for the cowardly review for like
What?
hours.
What a load of shit. Disney has well and truly fucked the franchise. I have never been so disappointed in Star Wars as I am now. Disney can go fuck itself, you price of shit. Price of shit, huh? Well, unnamed, you can go eat a duck.
Sometimes spell check doesn't work in your favor. I like that. I don't know. I mean, I'm one of the few people that liked Jar Jar Binks, but if this upset you more than Jar Jar Binks, then you have issues.
You got major issues.
The only thing I didn't like about Jar Jar Binks was his voice, but I liked the character.
Interesting comment. How do you separate the two? Because all that motherfucker did was talk.
No. But it was the voice in which he talked, not what he said.
You're
If they
saying
would've-
are you alluding to that it sounded
the
like
racist.
like a racist
Yes.
take on Jamaican accent kind of thing?
Yeah, like the weird Jamaican / Ebonics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Two more.
Oh, sorry.
Terminal.
Yes.
Terminal is kind of it was like
looks so good.
it's like a noir style movie about two assassins. Stars Margot Robbie.
Mm-hmm.
Critic score on this one?
4.
Deuce.
22.
Yeah.
All right.
Audience?
38.
40. Good guess.
Nice.
Couldn't find any money. How much it made, how much it cost, didn't have a synopsis. None of these are good signs.
Who is in it besides Margot Robbie?
Simon
Mike
Pegg's
Myers?
in it. Mike Myers in it, Simon Pegg's in it, and somebody else.
It cost $25 million to make.
Oh, you found it. Fuck
No.
you.
I just know.
Bad review from Lena Wilson of The Playlist. In the alternative universe where I don't care about misogyny and I decided to watch this movie on mute, it's probably one of the best things I've seen all year.
Oh, that's a good. I'm going to give her props for the review. That's pretty good. That's a good
That-
way to come at it.
Right. I got
Or
two.
come on it.
Come
Sorry,
on it,
misogyny.
come at it, come all over it. I got two bad audience reviews. You tell me which one's better. Gabby K says, really a boring movie. I've tried to watch it several times. Just keep after it.
It's awesome.
It'll get better.
Really boring. I tried it 17 times. Brian is saying, oh, like Hammerhead or Mamau Nadon. Which is it?
Okay, first of all, that's Hammerhead. And
Mow, 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 mow,
Mow. Oh my God. The other review.
Yes.
Margot Robbie is bad actress because she don't know do act.
Sorry.
I watched this film and one sentence, bad.
Wow. All right.
Which one's better?
I like bad.
Okay.
All right. Now
Last
moving on.
one. Tully. Charlize Theron has a third kid and brings in a night nanny to help her cope with all the craziness and blah, blah, blah. Critic score?
64.
It is 87.
Oh, smack me in the pinky pot.
Audience?
69.
75. Good guess.
I was
Speaking
close.
of 69, if you want to go check out me on another show,
Yeah.
How Was Your Week, Honey? Episode number 69. Go check that out.
It's an amazing triumph into somebody who's so excited to be on the podcast and wants nothing to do with these people in real life. It's amazing.
Tully, 87, 75 audience. So this made 9 million domestic, 3 international, 12 total. Couldn't find how much it cost to make.
It costs 174 million to make.
Sounds about right. Tully delves so much CGI. Tully delves into the modern parenthood experience with an admirably deft blend of humor and raw honesty brought to life by an outstanding performance by Charlize Theron. But Bennett Campbell, Ferguson, of the Willamette Week. This guy's from the Willamette Week. That's Portland.
Oh, nice.
Tully quickly becomes condescending and cruel. The script's mean-spirited jokes mocking 21st century suburbanites are intensely off-putting. Whoa.
Wow.
Hit a little too close to home there, Bennett?
I'm
Just because you
thinking-
live in the burbs
Yeah.
doesn't mean you got to take so much offense to this.
Yeah, that's a little. There's some issues.
Now, Ed R. Do you know Ed R?
Oh, yeah. Me and Ed.
Okay. Do you
Me
know
and
his
Ed
wife?
Go back. RR?
RR? You know his wife? RR? Simply one of the worst movies I've ever seen. My wife agrees. Oh. well,
Oh, nice.
Thank you for weighing in with her opinion as
We
well.
didn't fight about this one.
Can she not speak for herself, Ed?
Wow.
Fucking bastard. All right, that's enough.
All right, I'm transitioning out of that.
Let's end this bloody show. It's been a shit show from the start.
That's great.
As I mentioned before, I will be on the 2on3 pod. Go check that out later this week. You can find him, I think, at 2on3pod on Twitter, so you can find out where to get the show. Go check out How Was Your Week, Honey, episode 69. I don't know if Chris is still here because I don't know if the second part of that is just going to be called like 69B or 70 or what. I'm not sure.
It should be called 71, so you each get a finger.
Ooh, that's dirty. We might be back next week. My name is Matt. This is Neil. Thank you for listening. You can find us at reasonsareseveral.com. You can go find us on your podcatcher.
You're breaking my balls,
app of
Hans.
choice, iTunes, Stitcher, play
At
a
Angels Freak 7.
play a pod. What?
At Angels Freak 7.
At Angels Freak 7 is Neil's Twitter. Mine is at Reasons R, or the show's is at Reasons R. You can email us reasonsareseveral@gmail.com. We'll be back next week. Later.
Peace.